How y'all feeling tonight? We have 3 amazing guests tonight. We have Miss Tammi Savoy. We have Miss Shantina Lynet. And we have comedian Erica Clark tonight. And without further ado, I want to introduce our host tonight. A rose by any other name wouldn't smell as fresh. Last to pull up, but always got the gas for the sesh. The man, the myth, the legend, St.Rose.
Now this is what I was expecting. Thank you. Man, thank y'all so much. Been a long time coming. Those of you that are here, those of you who are watching at home, subscribers on YouTube, indie.tv, thank you for tuning in to the first episode of the St.Rose Show. I am your very humble and handsome host, St.Rose. You can add the LaFerrari if you want. You don't have to. And this is my show, bringing you everything in culture that's black, fresh, hip, and art, music, and in fashion. You'll catch it here on my show. And tonight we have a phenomenal show for you. We have Tammi Savoy, who's back from tour. Shantina Lynet, all the way from Atlanta. I will never get used to saying that. And rounding up the show, we have comedian Erica Clark. Very funny. And I'm sure, like, everybody's wondering what made me want to start a show. Saying, oh, you're a great producer, good musician. Oh, yeah. But honestly, none of that was paying the bills, and the stimulus checks ran out. So here I am. But no, I just really wanted to create a platform for those like me, those that look like me and like what I like. And so this is the St.Rose Show. Yeah. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with our first guest, Tammi Savoy. And welcome back to the St.Rose Tonight Show. And now, I'm going to bring to you our very first guest on my show. My sister, I done traveled the world with a phenomenal talent, a Metropolitan Award winner, style icon. Give it up for Miss Tammi Savoy. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You know I love you. I want to say that publicly on my platform so that you understand how much I really do love you. Yeah. We work together a lot.
So much, yeah.
And so you're back.
Yes.
How was things? How was the show?
Well, I just came back from Kansas. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it was an 11-week run. Yeah. So it was really long. Yeah. And that was probably the longest that I've been away, but it was fun.
How was your voice? Remember the last time we went away? What happened?
No, I was actually good. Yeah. I was okay. I was making sure everything was good. Yeah.
I was saying, I'm like, the last time you did that, we did that run, I was like, because those that don't know, me and Tammi have been all around the world together. And the last time we did an extended run, she was doing like the last shows without any voice. You remember that? We almost had to tune that one dude up in Paris.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I remember that. Oh, my gosh, crazy.
My sister, we flew all the way out here from Chicago.
Yes.
And if you don't pay...
You had to go mob boss.
Man, for real. We was out there. We was slamming phones. We was doing all types of stuff to put on the show. We did get paid, though, which was great.
Oh my
but
gosh.
you got new music out. We got new music coming.
Yeah.
You excited about it?
I'm so excited about it. Yes.
You got a new song out with Chris.
I do. It's called It's Been a Good Year.
It's been a good year.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah.
I'm in that video too. I'm not on the record, which I thought was weird. And I don't want people thinking this video the record, but I'm not on the record. But it's a great song. It's a great song. Please go and listen to it. Good Year by Tammi Savoy and Chris Casello trio, correct? Mm-hmm. It's a great song. How was that? How was making of that?
It was really fun. We went to Memphis. Mm-hmm. We were at the Memphis Magnetic Studio.
Oh, it's a great studio.
Yeah,
beautiful
it's real
studio.
Nice. Yeah.
Beautiful studio.
It's all decked out in like 50s. It's like a whole 50s aesthetic there, and he uses the mono technology and stuff. Yeah. So it's
so you
nice.
Did you like the sound of that? Like that vintage stuff?
I do.
Do you?
I love it. Yes.
And I know like the question is gonna always be, everybody's always like curious, like, so what really made you want to get into like vintage style, 50s style? So what was it that really drew you or attracted you to that?
I feel like I've always been into it. Like even when I was younger, I couldn't afford to buy it myself, so I had to.
For those that don't know, vintage clothing is extremely, extremely expensive. If you want to get like vintage clothing, it is extremely expensive.
Yeah, you have to go to the right place.
Yeah, you do have to. Obviously.
And know the right people.
Yeah, it's different for you because everybody giving you free clothes. It's like, Tammi
Not
Savoy.
Everybody. No, not everybody.
But if you want to give Tammi Savoy free clothes, you need to be giving Tammi Savoy free clothes. Because look how good she look in this dress. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Y'all need to be give her something.
This dress is true vintage. It's from the 50s. And I got it from Knee Deep Vintage in Pilsen.
Nice. Shout out to Knee Deep.
Yeah, so the guy Carlos, who's the owner, he hooks me up.
That's great. Yeah. He should, as well he should.
Yeah.
And so, I told you when we came on here that we were going to play a game.
All right.
And so I want to insert the game now.
Okay.
Because it's going to have to flow in the conversation.
All right.
So the name of this game is called Word Seek. Okay.
Okay.
And so I had two very special audience members write a bunch of goofy words down on a card.
Okay.
And we're going to have to insert these goofy words into our natural conversation from this moment forward. And the thing is, you have to take it word by word, though. You can't skip a word. Are you ready, Tammi Savoy?
I hope so.
Because I have these two cards.
Okay. I'm a little nervous.
Yay here in my pocket.
Okay.
And so the game starts right now. So that was, I love the dress and your vintage style and all of that. And I think my next question is for you, what is your progression in music to not get involved in all the gobbledygook that is considered in music today?
Well, it's very quintessential to,
Quintessential on the list. That is not a goofy word. You sound like you went to college. And that was between the two people I picked, they both went to college. So it could have been either one of them.
Oh my goodness.
It was quintessential, huh? But you have to be careful when we're in the music industry that we don't get into a hoodwinked contract. That wasn't one of the Word Seek words, by the way, even though I emphasized it.
Okay. Look, I'm
gonna just keep going with my list.
I don't know.
Because all of these shenanigans seem to be drawing on, aren't they?
I mean, it's serendipity.
Oh my goodness.
Conjubilant.
Let's cut the malarkey.
Okay.
You know what was one of the best things that ever happened to me? The day that I found out your brothers were next.
Supercalifragilistic.
You know what? Because when I found out, I really went berserk.
Really?
Yes.
It must have been a conundrum.
It wasn't necessarily a conundrum, but I was happy to know because Too Close is one of my favorite songs. Did you work through all your words? Because I worked through all my words.
I did.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Okay. Well, that was great. We have some things here. Your husband George brought these here, and they look absolutely amazing. Tammi Savoy, I don't know if y'all know this, is an international superstar. One of the most beautiful voices I've probably ever heard in my life. So, I don't know. So what is this one?
So this is one of the new CDs that just came out called That Rock and Roll Rhythm.
Oh man, we got the record here.
And I have a whole album out. And that's this version of this.
Man.
This was recently released in Spain for their 25th anniversary.
Oh, that is fire. That is absolutely fire.
And we were supposed to be out there, but then, everything closed down, so.
Oh, that's what happened to my Spain tour. I got an email that said, hey, you got 2 weeks in the Mediterranean. Then said, no, you don't. But all of this stuff is great. All of this stuff is great. Are you going to stick around? We got Shantina Lynet coming.
Absolutely, I'll be here. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Y'all give it up for Tammi Savoy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll be right back. Next to Shantina Lynet, the St.Rose Tonight Show.
Said I'm afraid of love. Please don't ask me why. When love looks my way, I just cut my eyes. When I see love coming, I just run and hide. justify. Why are you afraid of love? The man I love, it broke my heart in two. Why are you afraid of love? You feel the same if it were done to you. Why are you afraid of love? I felt so much pain and I won't explain. Why are you afraid of love? Why am I afraid of love?
Welcome back to the St.Rose Tonight Show.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, I can go on and on about this person. This is my queen. This is my greatest music collaborator, my confidant, my cousin, one of my best friends. Give it up for Miss Shantina Lynet.
Thank you.
Man. Hey, y'all make some more noise for Tina. Y'all gotta make some more noise for Tina. Man. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna tell you too. You know I love you.
I love you too, Saint.
I'm always tell you. You and Nobi. Y'all know. Y'all was all I had for a good minute. G. Now that I'm up, y'all know. Y'all already know. So you back?
Yes.
How's Atlanta? You see how I'm asking you how's Atlanta? For those of you that don't know, Shantina Lynet she's out of here. I always say she's out of here. She's moved to Atlanta, so she's working.
Yes, I like Atlanta. It's a really nice vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I always am. I'm one of those people who truly believe in doing new things to set new energies or put new energies out, set new intentions and things like that. So I thought it would be a good idea to relocate, see what new things I can get into and what new vibes I can create. And so far, it's some really good vibes being created, and I'm really enjoying that. I like bridging the gap between Chicago and Atlanta. A lot of people have already done it, but I'm making my stamp on it, and I think it's gonna be just
I already told you. I feel y'all gonna take over the game, man. I already know. I'm sad. I'm sad. You know, I just speak things. You know, I always got to put it out there. You always got to speak things. You always got to put it out there. If there's no belief, it'll never happen. Because without belief, you wouldn't even try.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you always got to put it out there. Make sure it come out your mouth for sure.
Exactly.
For sure. But you already know. I know y'all gonna take it over. Take it over. But you left on a high note though. You did Donda, which was dope. Like listen, you know, me and Nobi was in there. Me and Nobi was in there.
It was lit because it was a really good, that was a really fun show.
Yeah, for sure.
And it was just, I liked everything about it. First of all, one of the biggest things about it was just being amongst so many talented artists and like singers and stuff. Like I was amongst some of the best in the world, people that I had seen across social media plenty of times, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're in the same room together now. I feel so honored. That's crazy. I'm just really glad that Kanye did something like that. Definitely in Chicago, like that's really good. And of course he honored his mother. All of that is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
And yeah, it was a really fun experience. Of course, I knew what was going on, but you know, I didn't know too much of what was going on. So seeing everything come together, like in the music videos on YouTube and things like that, I was just really impressed by the vision of everybody that played a part in it. So it was really fun. That was really dope.
No, I was so proud of you. You already know.
Thank you.
But you got your own music coming out.
I do.
And you know what? And we gonna do this. And we gonna do this because Meds is coming out, and I'm gonna just do this because this is my show, and we on here. Do I have a joint on this album?
Well, my name is Shantina Lynet, and I believe that for every problem there is a cause, and knowing that cause will help you get to the solution of whatever problem it is you're dealing with. And that's why I have worked with a team of highly intelligent and skilled producers and writers to develop a product that really works. Meds. Meds, meditations, an alternative for medications, is a compilation of quick ideas to help you get back to the root of your problems, using songs like Too Soon for when you want to throw in the towel, or Let It Breathe for when you're feeling overwhelmed, and many others that are designed to help guide you back to a state of pure potentiality. So don't let life bring you to your knees and keep you there. That's how you get rug burn. Instead, try meds today.
Every time I called you, I told you I was doing this show, and I told you was playing the game. You got so arrogant talking about how you was going to beat me in this game.
Well, to quote my aunt Beyonce, she said, some call it arrogance, I call it confidence, okay? That's all it is. We're going to play the game, and we're going to play the game, and that's just what we're finna do, so we're finna do it. Let's get it.
Okay. Well, we'll be right back to watch me versus Shantina Lynet. And we are back. And I know y'all see the shots on the table. I told y'all Shantina Lynet been talking stuff, so we are going to play Pour It Up. Now, the premise of this game is there are 3 extremely personal questions on these 2 pieces of paper that me and Shantina Lynet have. We have to read them in our heads and answer the questions out loud. And we only take a shot if we don't want to read the question aloud to give away what the answer was. So are you ready, ma'am?
We about to see, sir.
So here's Pour It Up. Here we go.
Pour it up.
First question. Okay. I'm not. Let me see. Okay. You gonna answer yours first? You want to answer? Okay.
Do we have the same questions?
Well, I don't. Yeah. Let me see yours. We see we all got the same questions.
We have the same questions.
Okay. Oh, this is okay. No, this is fair. This is fair.
I feel like we should still. Do they still want to?
Okay. So I'm gonna just name the first 3 off right here. Car.
I feel like you have to read. Never mind. Are we not reading the question?
No, I don't know. I mean, I'll read this question because you at least got to read one of them. Read one of the questions aloud.
We can read one of them. Are you about to answer it though?
I'm about to answer mine.
Okay, we have to read the question then, so people.
Oh. You can choose to answer it or say the question if you want. I don't know if I want to say this question or not.
You're right.
It might be I might want to say the 3rd or 4th question or the 5th question.
Okay, if we're not reading the question, then I'll
yeah, I'm about to say you can say them. But you got to take a shot if you don't read the question out loud. Back in, talked all this shit about how you was gonna beat me in this game, and I'm about to read all my answers.
Win. I just have to get an understanding of the game.
And I'm about to read all my answers and questions off because I ain't taking no shots because I ain't afraid. Right. The car. You understand me? Oh my god. So this girl, I'm just gonna name. Okay. The question is name 3 places other than the bedroom you've had sex, and I done had sex a lot of places. Dude. I could really keep going. The car, I done had sex just outside. I done had sex just at somebody's mama.
All right, that's 3.
And somebody.
All right, and so I'm gonna go ahead. I didn't.
Or you can pick another question. You pick another question and you just answer yours.
Do I take a shot for this first one?
Yeah.
All right. We're taking the first shot.
I'm gonna just drink a little bit of mine. I ain't gonna say what this is because we don't have a sponsor yet. So if you would like to sponsor a young, handsome black man and his very nice show, please. The contact information will be in the comments below. All right, so you're not gonna answer yours at all? Okay. All right. Well, the next. Okay. Oh, yes. I'm going to answer the 3rd question. And I'm just going to say it out loud and take my shot.
No, we're going to take this.
I'm going to do the 3rd one and take my shot.
Okay, so I'm doing the next one.
Okay. Well, you going to read the question out loud?
Yeah, I guess so.
And I'm going to just say this name out loud.
Oh.
Ooh. And I hope I don't get in too much trouble for this. But my girlfriend doesn't watch a lot of porn. So I feel like I could say this name and not get in trouble. I could literally.
All right, well, I'm reading the question. Here we go.
Miss Natural. And I'm not reading my question. Miss Natural, and I'm not reading my question. So, whatever you want to do with that information, feel free.
Woo!
And I do have a type, and if she heard, she would be like, oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm just gonna take my shot on that one. Go ahead, answer. You ain't answered nothing. You ain't answered nothing. Answer that 3rd one I just answered. Answer that 3rd one I just did.
Okay, and I'm not reading the question.
No. Okay, then you don't have to take another shot.
So.
Ooh, I'm happy. I'm happy I know the question. I'm happy I know the question. Go ahead.
You're a menace. Omarion.
What? Fair enough. I ain't here to judge nobody. Ooh,
like
okay. And she did.
Omarion.
I'm going to the one after that too. A goddamn know-it-all. And I'm not gonna read that.
Oh wait. Okay, yeah, I have to take this one.
You go do it. What's the answer?
No, I didn't read my last question.
Oh, okay.
I shouldn't have told him.
Go ahead, take your shot. Take your
snitching
shot.
on
We on
myself.
two. No, go ahead. Let's do it. You ready? Come on. It's good. I poured these shots.
I know, it's good. They're real strong though.
I poured these shots. Shout out to my cousin Dorinda, Mookie. Made us these phenomenal shots, and they taste great.
She did. Woo!
But we was pre-gaming too, but that's cool. Let's take this last shot.
What?
Let's take this
I
last shot.
answered it.
I know. No.
That's against the rules of the game.
Take this last shot. Thank you for coming on my show.
You
That's
right.
what this is for. Y'all give it up for Shantina Lynet. But we'll be right back.
If you wanna stay, I'm ready. But if you wanna leave, I get it. Where the wind blows, wherever you go, just don't give up on me too soon. Don't give up on me too soon. Whatever you choose, whatever you do, just don't give up on me too soon. Don't give up on me too soon. Don't give up on me too soon.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Yeah.
That's good. I am a teacher in the daytime. Give it up for that.
Yeah.
Do we have any teachers here? No?
Ooh, a little bit.
No? Look, come in. Do you have kids? Does anyone
Yeah,
have kids?
I
You have
got
kids? Okay, you said you're a little bit of a teacher?
Mhm.
What's your name, by the way?
Shantina.
Okay, so from me and Shantina to everybody in here with kids, we want to let you know from the bottom of our hearts, fuck those kids, right? Fuck them. Fuck your kids. Fuck, I don't know, whatever. Fuck them all. I don't have kids. I aborted mine. And I taught fourth grade. I taught fourth grade for 10 years. And then last year, they switched me to kindergarten. Have y'all ever been on a Zoom call with a 5-year-old? It is the stupidest shit. And they're the dumbest motherfuckers. These are not the kids that Whitney Houston was singing about. They are not the future. They're so fucking stupid. Because 5-year-olds, there's two things about 5-year-olds you have to know. 5-year-olds do not know that what happens in their house stays in their house. They will tell anybody's business. I've had 5-year-olds be like, my daddy was choking my mama, and my mama was like, you're like, damn, the fuck is going on with your mama, right? That bitch can't listen, right? But, But right, so I was on Zoom with them all last year for the first time. Like I said, I don't have my own kids, right? And so here's the other thing about 5-year-olds. Especially little kids are really interested in how teachers' lives are. So them being on Zoom, they weren't paying attention to me. They were too busy looking at my background. So I'd be on Zoom, I'd be trying to teach them, and this little boy was like, Miss Clark, why do you have an ashtray on your desk? I was like, hey, bitch. How about you mind your fucking business, okay? I didn't ask why you had newspapers for curtains at the background of your crib, right? Because you're broke as fuck, David, and I kept the shit to myself. But on some real shit, because I teach at an all-white school, so all my kids are white. And so I would have show and tell every Friday. So this is for real. I'd give them 60 seconds, find something in their house that they want to show everybody on Zoom, right? So even my principal was like, please don't do this. This is going to go badly, right? But it didn't. It was cool. They would show me a book. They showed me a cat and whatever. It was cool. But right before summer break, this girl, she was taking too long. So I'm like, come on, Chelsea, you got 60 seconds. And she was like, hold on, I got to look for it. And she was like, I found it. And she held up a credit card, a gold American Express credit card. And I was like, oh my God, Chelsea. I was like, did you take that out of your dad's wallet? And she was like, yeah. I was like, can you turn that bitch around? I was like, good shit, Chelsea, all right. That's a come up, goddammit, right? But I do like miss like the lockdown and like I used to order so much shit. Like, did you guys order a lot of shit off like Amazon and shit? I ordered so much shit with like Chelsea's dad's credit card and like, but I ordered like, okay, so I started using this app during the pandemic. It's called Instacart. Do you guys use Instacart? Do you guys know what's Instacart? If you don't know, Instacart is a grocery shopping app. So it's like you pick the closest grocery store, you select your groceries, they give you a personal shopper, and they deliver your groceries in 2 hours, right? Instacart is a great app if the shopper that they've given you is a woman. Everybody who's ever used Instacart, look, all the men, no, I swear to God, if a man's name pops up, delete the app, walk to Jewel your fucking self, because they not going to get this shit, I swear to God. Because, like, okay, so you've used Instacart before. So you know, if they can't find what you've selected, they will inbox you in the app, and they'll be like, oh, you know, here's another option, right? So, like, 2 weeks ago, I ordered groceries, get a message from Barb, right? Like, hi, Erica, this is Barb, your personal shopper with Instacart. I'm like, good morning, Barb. How are you? She's like, great, can't complain. And yourself? I'm like, I can't complain either, right? So she was like, I'm at Mariano's, and I cannot find any chocolate fudge brownie ice cream, Ben & Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie ice cream. So I wrote back all, right? But she wrote back, but I did find Breyer's chocolate ice cream with fudge bits. My husband loves it, and I think you will too. Should I pick it up? I was like, hell yeah, bitch. Get that shit. You sold the fuck out of that Breyer's ice cream, right? I'm too excited, right? Take a picture with me when you deliver that shit, right? Not Dwayne. Last week, Dwayne couldn't find shit. Not a motherfucking thing at Jewel, right? Dwayne gonna text me, yo, E, what up? I'm like, who the fuck is this, right? Who did I get my number to, right? He like, it's Dwayne, your Instacart shopper. I'm like, oh, what's good, nigga? What's up, right? Like, I know you black. What's up, nigga? He like, shit, chilling. What you on? I'm like, waiting for my groceries. He like, oh yeah. So he gonna write me. He like, yeah, I'm in Jewel. I can't find no bottled water, right? And I was just like, you can't find any bottled water, or they don't have any bottled water. He wrote back, nah. I'm like, what fucking question did you answer, nigga? Like, what the fuck? He brought me some condoms. I'm like, Dwayne, man, we go raw over here, man. I wanted water. I wanted water, goddammit. I don't know, like, if the host told you guys. I do have a famous dad. Like, who grew up in the 80s here? You guys any 80s babies?
I was born in 89.
You're 89, 85? Yeah, my dad is Mr. T. Yeah. Thank you. Most people think I'm lying when I say that, but I'm like, why would I pick him? Like, that's, nigga, it's 2021. Like, that nigga not hot on the streets no more. Why the fuck would I lie about him, right? I know, and it's crazy, like, because I always get two reactions. Like, my whole life, I've gotten two reactions. Either everybody believes me or nobody believes me, right? Like, I grew up in the suburb of Chicago called Lake Forest, which is like all white. You're familiar with Lake Forest, so everybody believed me there, right? Because they're like, why the fuck else is your black ass here, right? Like, you related to Jordan? No, then it's Mr. T, right? But like, when I was a kid, we lived on 82nd and Racine, and like, nobody believed me there. And like, I get it now as a teacher, but like, like as an adult, like, you know, I get it, but like as a kid, I used to get frustrated because it was just like, I don't know. Then nobody believed me. So it's just like, but looking back, it's like I was a black girl at an all-black school on the south side of Chicago. And I was trying to convince my friends that the reason why my dad wasn't around is because he was doing WrestleMania with Hulk Hogan. Like, everybody was like, shut the fuck up, Erica. And like, those are my teachers. I'm like, God damn, bitch, right? My dad had to come up to school. I swear to God, he came up to school. I went to school called Cook. He came up to school for show and tell. And he came in, like, no shirt on, like a vest, and all his chains on and shit, saying all that shit, like, stay in school, don't do drugs. High as a motherfucker. Like, that nigga high right now, right? All right, y'all, I'm going to leave y'all with that. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have been fun.
Hey, give it up for Erica Clark. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in to the very first episode of the St.Rose Show. We will catch you again in 2 weeks here. Thank you for tuning in. Have a nice night.